to the hospital.
Whatever happened on
for
this
the
dock
next-
is between my sister and I.
Hang on a sec. Track this one.
It does not concern God at all.
Ah. I don't know if I can get through that way. Alright, where is he? There he is.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
We can tell him about
I
his
have found
disciple.
Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
What money? Where's my money?
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime.
I do?
And proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will.
One for
When
100
this
in the
city
cricket.
is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
He was a
Your
crook.
precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Oh, okay. It's hard work sitting here playing games, I tell ya. Have we got anything else we need to do here? I think I've already done
What
this.
do you mean when you say...
All scientists,
Quite a judgmental opinion.
but you are seeking.
Well,
As a doctor,
what do you mean?
the beast is finally revealing it.
I've already seen all this.
I have heard enough.
Yeah, okay. That'll do. Next. Alright. Just a couple of ticks to go. Still don't know who this is. And that one we can't do right now. So I'm going to have a brief look to see if I can find this person that I haven't found. And then we're going to head back to the hospital. I'm just wondering if it's even possible to find them yet. Barrett and Joe. Where do you reckon I haven't been? Oh, who's up there? Oh, Harry. Yeah, we've met him before. Yeah, let's go down this way. There's Darius. And Loretta. No. Let's try and open the map. Between Whitechapel and Pembroke. That's in maybe this area? Like near this hideout, possibly? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm using my don't think it's up here. Nope. But there's some loot. Yum, 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 yum. Is that it? Really? I came all the way down, like through this funny little way. Alright. Was it this way? Yep. Not far from the hideout. In a house, you teleport to second story and knock on his door. Thanks, man. I reckon I could find that. Oh. Oh, you little sneaky buggers. Ooh, oh, that's one of those churchy things. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh. Yeah, I want to take on this guy first. Here we go. Rage! Hey, stop that! Haha. Got him. Ah, you little bugger. There we go. Alright. Thought I was going to struggle then, but we took care of them pretty good. You need higher... He won't let you in because I need higher mesmerize skill. Alright. So, I hear what you're saying. Does that mean it's not really worth going to see him yet? I heard something eating something around here. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Surprise, buddy. Oh, wait for it. Oh, Jesus. Quick. Ha. Ah. Whew. That was a little bit unexpected. Okay, yeah. May as well still find him. Hey, I can hear the baby crying again. You never did tell me what that was all about. Or does it have to do with this guy that I'm about to find, or that I'm going to find? Let's just go take care of this skull first. Ah, that wasn't very sneaky. Oh shit, I'm half dead. Hey, that didn't help. There we go. Jesus. I can hear that baby still. Alright, I'm still not in the right area. Don't think I can find the baby. Oh, so it's not something you actually end up finding. You just were wondering if I'd heard it as well. Which I certainly had. I can hear it right now. It's annoying. Surprise! Ah. You're dead, man. Got my health back. That's good. Ooh, let's get this guy. Stupid crossbow fucker. You. Ah. Oh, look at this guy. Ah. Alright, fine. I'm using this again. Yeah, take this. Ah! Yeah. Alright. That's alright. We did alright. Okay, this could be it up here. Or is this my hideout? This is my hideout, isn't it? Is it? Yep. Okay, so this is not it. Oh yeah, I did use some ammo, so let's pick some up. Okay. Oh, I should have used this thing. Yeah, okay, hang on. No. This isn't it. I'm in the right area, right? Yeah. Possibly over that way. That bloody baby, it feels like it's really close by. No. Alright, where is he? Can I go to the other side of here, maybe? Ooh.
This is despicable.
Here we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Gotcha. Hang on. I'll check that in a sec. Ah, shit. Hey, you little bugger. Ah! There we go. Courtyard on the map. Is this the courtyard that I'm in, actually? Hang on. I'm assuming that's where I am. Is that what you were trying to tell me? I don't see anything on the map that says courtyard. Courtyard on the map. Unless it's that big, like this spot here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just keep looking, I think. Abandoned. So, I'm not meant to be going in here, am I? No. Hang on, I'll just check. No. Okay, not meant to go in there. You say there's a courtyard on the map. I'm not sure what that means, dude. He's a pain to find. Damn it. Yeah. If I open the map right now, just tell me, is it north, south, east, or west of where I am right now? Or use that as a direction and then tell me. Second. Yeah, I know it's a second story. Second story of where, though? I think I've gone too far the wrong way. Oh, where I was when I paused it on the map. You reckon it should be around there somewhere? I'll have a quick look around here, but if I can't find it, I'm just going to move on. Like you said, I'm going to have to come back for him anyway, so... It's funny, nothing's showing up when I use this... Ooh, what about up here? It's down this way. There's nothing letting me teleport, you know, up to a second story. Right, so that way is back to the hospital. I'll just quickly check down here. No. Hmm. Alright, I think I've had enough. Alright. I'm going to the hospital to see Mr. Swansea. Or Dr. Swansea. Oh, what's this?
Are precious when binding you to the earth.
What's this about?
I remember you.
Oh, who's this?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
What? Stop your riddles.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
What was that all about, really?
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Maybe. I still haven't found the water. Did I just see a rat? No, I'm seeing things. Don't mind me. We've still only lost the one wicket in the cricket, so that's good.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
Who's this
You
guy?
set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Don't think I'm trying to, buddy.
Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Yeah. Jinxed what? Off of...
By the sacred
No!
ground, this is very bad news.
No! We just lost another wicket
Bad
in the
news
cricket.
indeed.
Warner. Bloody hell, I gotta shut up about it. I definitely did jinx it. Alright, Edgar. Let's chat. Oh, I can't chat from there. Why?
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was
Ah,
Miss
the old
Harriet
bag.
Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Yikes.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please, I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Yeah.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Alright, mission updated. Find Sean Hampton at the East End docks. Okay. Let's do it. Did we
If
have
you don't
something
mind,
else?
I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
What exactly
Okay, we've got a few
happened
things to
here
go
while
through
I was
here.
absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened. Lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Prewen come to hear of this?
McCullum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
It was not a skull.
It was a vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the Guard of Prewen. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I understand your need for blood, and will not get in your way. But if you could refrain from feeding within these walls, it would go a long way to defending your case.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
Well, they're not wrong, are they?
Thank you, Edgar.
Alright, let me see. Yeah, this game has tons of dialogue, doesn't it? Why has that still got an exclamation mark? Let me see it. Lady Ashbury wants to see me, I suppose. Okay.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Which way is she? Oh yeah. Who are these people? There she is. I haven't spoken to her for a while. Let's see if she's got anything
Good
new
evening,
for
Miss
us.
Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No, I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started.
Look at the
At
floor.
first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK medical register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Look at the floor, you said. Oh, because of the blood everywhere.
I wonder why the Goswicks came in.
What on earth happened here?
We already know what happened here. Don't be so silly. Alright, we'll go see Lady Ashbury in a second. So you told me to come in here. Is it just to look at the blood, or is there something else?
See her again.
Whose body is this one?
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman, butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes.
Can we
And
share
I'm
this
afraid
meal?
I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent. For there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
So you bloody should.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was massive, and
He was
had, like,
bigger than a man.
grey
Huge,
skin?
in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Here we
I've
go.
experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
I like the story so far. It's just, like, its delivery is a bit slow, that's all. Like, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Thank you,
I like it.
I hope to see you again soon.
I like the whole concept. Alright. What's next? So, I want to check side missions. They're all done. Gotta find that dude. Still got nothing to do for that. I don't know if that's glitched or something. Alright. Find Sean Hampton at the East End Docks. That's where we're going next. I do believe. Okie dokie. What else would I say about the story? I just like the whole... I was thinking, for some reason, vampires always, for some stupid reason, remind me of zombies, and zombies is obviously way overdone in gaming, but there's not many good, like, vampire stories in gaming, so this is cool. I'm happy with it. Now I'm going to keep in mind the next collectible that I think I'll be getting is the common pistol, and it's story related, so we should be coming across it. Whoa! I wasn't ready for that. Hey! Oh! Ow! Hey, stop that! There we go. Oh, shoot, you little bugger. There we go, there we go. There we go. Ah, you didn't drop anything. Oh, the Asian female will be... Did you drop anything else? She'll be walking around Whitechapel somewhere. I figured that would just resolve itself, but yeah, I was a little bit worried that it might have been glitched. Okay, am I in the right area? Not really. Wasn't meant to go across this bridge.
Get them weapons ready!
You can tell I'm getting tired when like I don't even see the bad guys coming now. Hey! You little bugger.
Filthy piece of shit!
How many viewers does your thing say? Mine says I've got no viewers, but yours chatting to me in the chat. So I was thinking my thing's not working. Drop anything here? There's something. Alright. Okay, across that bridge there. Oh, here we go. A few baddies. Nothing to see here. Oh, stuff it. Let's just do it. You. Oh! Oh, now it says it's just two. Oh well, it'll do. Oh, I hate these guys with the flamethrower, bloody... Not flamethrower, but crossbow on fire. There we go. Goodbye. Yeah. Alright. Shit. Gone the wrong way here, but I want to get all these goodies. And who's this guy?
Over there!
Get him, get him, get him, get him. There we go. Alright. Okay, now we're going to go back across this bridge, I reckon. Alright. Yeah. Oh, you little buggers. Jesus. There we go. Can I like teleport up there? No. God damn it. How am I gonna get him? Gotta go around. Ah. There we go. That'll do him. Who's this guy? Booth Digby. Have I met this guy? I must have.
You again. What do you want?
You again? I'm looking for Sean.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Language, mate.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
No one gives a shit, but
Are
you
you
just kill
so
over.
heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Alright, you wuss.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Is that it? Alright,
Goodbye, Mr. Dick.
let's go. Who's that over there? Edwina again.
Someone's playing a right strange game. No, I'm going to find out.
Good evening, Miss.
Hello again,
What do you
Dr.
got
Reed.
for me?
I'm looking for...
The sad saint. I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Alright,
Goodbye, Miss
that's
Cox.
enough out of you. Who's this? Oh, what's going on out here?
Mark my
Oh,
words.
who's this?
These
Not a
murders
drop
are-
of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker of these creatures.
Oh, who's this
A
dude?
vampire hunter.
Let me talk to
You
him.
best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs to catch him.
A sewer dog.
Wait, let
What's
me
it
talk
look
to
like?
him.
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden
evening,
night
Miss
time,
Dillon.
claiming innocence, then vanishes.
I'm looking for...
I really don't know.
Who could tell me that?
About a sad saint.
Your sewer dog is my business.
Goodbye.
He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
He's still on about this. Alright, can I talk to him now? Yes, I can. Good.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another
Look at my
lunatic
face.
howling at the moon, but I'm not.
How do I not look like a
The
vampire?
bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Really?
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Alright. I didn't ask him
I'm
this
looking
yet,
for
did I?
Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
A sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Alright, that'll do it for him for now.
And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.